Hey. So we've got a Gerd, I think, to talk to, whoever that is. Ogamiel. I don't think they're a shopkeeper, though. But I remember seeing one named Gerd somewhere. I just don't remember where. I thought they were in towards the central area, but I guess I was wrong. Actually, I'm not sure now. And the thing is, people walk around too, so it's a little hard to be certain, Winston Hilly, that you've talked to everyone in a single spot. What? That's where I am. For some reason, I still feel like the person I want is actually in this area. Incidentally, in this game, the character species seems to have a one-to-one correspondence with their gender, so I do believe Gerd is male, meaning that I can tell on sight what species they are. Wait, am I wrong about that? Do we have male and female Petpets both? I think we do. Do we? Yeah, we have male and female Petpets actually. Other species though I think are always male and female in this game. I'm concerned that sometimes there might be little corners that I missed too, that somebody was in. Milo. See, for some reason I feel like it was around this area that I saw a Gerd at one point. I could be wrong. Basil. Not quite. Because I thought at one point when I was just saying people's names aloud at random, I saw a Gerd. You wouldn't think they'd be in the same area as last time. Ambrose. Rita. Iona. There's the Pete. Of course, there's Izzy again. Stuff. I thought I just went through the docks. I thought that was the first place I looked. I'm getting kind of discouraged now, actually, to be perfectly honest. Because I feel like I'm repeating places now. Goody. Just checking, you're still good. This is the wise guy who is not Gert. Gert the wise would be interesting. Or Gerd. Whatever the name was. Gertie. That was Gertie. Wait, she heard them first from Gertie on the docks. Oh, Gertie's also female. Darn it! Okay, this time it actually gave me a hint. Docks. That means also that I missed the person that I was looking for here the first time. Oh, because that's, of course, the one that's tucked away. Why would I arrest you? I'm not one of the guards, though. Sheldon. Okay. I don't think at least that the dialogue actually told me that was in the docks I had to go to, but at least this time I get some proper hints without having to look in my quest log. Now then. Hit fast forward a little bit late there. Alright, so now arrogant person to talk to. I want to say it was actually over here, maybe? No. Darn it! Almost finished this quest at least, so I might as well do so. Still done. Ah, cool. Goes back to saying essentially the same things. Cool. I guess I go back to Zim now to turn in the quest? Or something like that? And then we go back to the old grind, and by that I mean actually grinding for levels. Or stats. It's weird how you don't have levels in this game to grind. You have to train. Okay. And that'll actually mean slightly less grinding, amazingly. Cool. So in that case, I think that's worthy of saving, for one. And incidentally, I do have a save state. That means I could go back in time to get this golden chisel given back, but that would mean having to redo like an hour of gameplay, so I didn't really want to do that. So we'll just live with the consequences, I guess, of this game not letting us go back to old areas without warning, for some reason. Alright. Let's train real quick. Oh. I can't use a sun token! I just have a sun token I can never use. Darn it. Okay, well. Cool. So in that case, what do we want? We need bronze for everything. So let's go back to Cedric. No, I can't really just, It doesn't do a lot if I... I don't know if I really have a good way of killing this thing really quickly. Well, I have plenty of these, whatever. I think the thing to do is really bad. Unless there's a melee weapon I have that actually does more damage. Oh, my menu doesn't get reset at least, that's nice. Presumably a fire staff is not the best thing to use here. 8 to 14, 16, 18. So let's try this for instance. Thing is, I'm still gonna have to heal every now and then if I do this way. But it is a little annoying because more damage gets done if you're getting meleeed here. So I have to spend more time healing that way. So I'm not sure if that's better or not. So what is the cap? Let's find that out actually. Okay. So that's that means right now we have 8 more of that fight to do, or actually in total 16. If we count every single round of it. Wonderful. I think it's gonna be slightly better to do it this way. So it's a little slower than before, then running some of these other fights. But otherwise, I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I don't take as much damage and thus I don't have to heal as much if I just keep it a little bit more distance. Not too bad. It's just kind of slow. So I haven't broken this fight as badly as the other bosses that I've done, unfortunately. But it's not too bad. If I upgrade my HP and defense, then this should go a little bit better too. Get back here. There we go. So that's all upgrade first, so that'll hopefully make it go a little bit more quickly. Although attack should also make it go slightly more quickly. I don't know. Oddly enough, our little titles for our different stats haven't actually changed yet, I don't think. Since we really started first training at all. It is kind of weird that how in the end, I guess you don't necessarily have to train to the cap at every point in the game. At least if you do so, which I think is pretty sensible. What are you doing? You end up getting presumably the same stats regardless of class. So class might not actually matter much at all in this game. It's hard to tell with games like this if that sort of thing matters at all or not. But you also get a couple exclusive items that in the end don't actually seem to have much consequence. Yeah, that takes a while, admittedly. Even if I don't have to heal. Let's actually increase strength. Let's see how quickly we can get through this. And it's not a very large increase in damage proportionally, I don't think. Increasing our strength right now. So it's probably not going to speed up these fights that much. That's one of those things, too. The higher your stats already are, the more you have to increase them for the increase to actually matter. I cannot stop. I feel like this guy actually just does less damage to me now or something. Or something weird like that. Because I just don't need to heal anymore. I don't know. I mean, all the better. I feel like I'm at the point, though, where I can just wipe away a boss like this so easily. I shouldn't really need to keep grinding it to actually increase my stats. Maybe if I'm at this point, I should already be... Maybe I shouldn't be at this point until I already have stats high enough that I don't need to grind that boss anymore. And that's to kind of say, maybe the stat cap should actually be lower or something. At the same time, if you want to increase your stats at all, you have to keep fighting the same boss over and over. That's how this works. Cut down close, but whatever. I think the issue here is really just that it makes you fight the same boss over and over to increase your stats. Like, I don't mind it costing money, except for money being a seemingly finite resource. I do mind that, as far as I can tell, there is no better way, or no real way of increasing your stats without just doing what I'm doing now, where I just keep doing this fight again and again. I will increase stuff that increases my longevity first, because that means that the grinding will go by a little bit more easily and quickly. Oh, come on, dude. I think I'll cut the episode after this fight, but after that, we'll not actually have too much running left to do, I don't think. So it shouldn't be too bad. we go. And just one more fight. Over here. It's weird how he doesn't ever really punch you, at least not often, if you're using the bow. He keeps using his range attacks even though he's still close to me. It's like he only punches how I use melee. Which does less damage to me, so cool. Anyways, I'll see you next episode where we, I guess, increase our agility. But at the very least, we won't have to worry about grinding for slightly more time. I don't know. But, oh well, we're doing what we're doing. And then we can actually start going to more dungeons and whatnot, finally. Yeah, I realize it's been a while. Bye, everyone.